Bum, 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 bum.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Tung Tung Sahur Obby Challenge. I'm so glad you're here, because while I'm taking this wild ride, I'll be telling you some of the most ridiculous stories, questionable jokes, and random life experiments that will make you wonder how I've survived this long without supervision. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll either want to subscribe to my channel out of pity or because you genuinely enjoy stories of a man who once confused a frozen pizza for a cutting board. Spoiler alert, it was not sturdy enough. So let's start with the fact that my mornings are completely unhinged. Normal people wake up to alarms. I wake up to the sound of my upstairs neighbor dropping things that I can only assume are either bowling balls, a small anvil collection, or maybe his dreams about becoming a WWE wrestler. And of course, the moment I wake up, I think, okay, today is the day I act like a proper adult. Then I burn my toast, lock myself out of the bathroom, and somehow end up Googling, can you survive on cereal alone? The answer is yes, but don't expect to feel proud. One time, I actually tried meal prepping for the week. Sounds responsible, right? Except I meal prepped exactly two things, an entire tray of lasagna, and 17 boiled eggs. Nothing in between. Do you know what happens when you eat lasagna for breakfast? People at work start asking if you're okay. And boiled eggs in public? That immediately makes you look suspicious. I peeled one on a bus once. Half the passengers got off at the next stop, probably not even their stop, and the driver gave me that look like, "Sir, this is why we can't have nice things." Speaking of public transport awkwardness, has anyone else mastered the art of pretending to be asleep just so you don't have to give up your seat? I tried that once, but instead of looking peaceful, I somehow looked like a malfunctioning robot. My neck twitched, I drooled, and a kid asked his mom if I was rebooting. So, yeah, I gave up the seat. Now, let's talk about shopping. My local supermarket is chaos. There's always at least one person who decides the express lane with 10 items or less is the place to show up with a full cart and a backup cart. And I'm there with my lonely pack of gum, realizing that time is a flat circle because I've been in line so long that the gum has probably expired. But one day, I thought I was smart. I went at midnight. Genius move, right? Wrong. That's when they restock. I went in for milk and narrowly avoided getting flattened by a pallet of canned soup. Midnight shopping is basically a survival game, but without prizes. Now, here's the weirdest thing I've ever done in a supermarket. I once bought an avocado that was harder than my life choices. You know that feeling? You poke it thinking, maybe 2 days and it'll be perfect. Then 2 days later, it's still harder than your math teacher's tests in high school, and the next morning, it skips straight to congratulations, you own rotten mush. No middle ground. None. Whoever controls the ripeness schedule of avocados is probably working with the same team that makes chargers disappear when you need them. Dating? Oh, don't even get me started. The last date I went on ended when she told me she didn't like dogs. Dogs. I almost called 911. I mean, sure, I could handle someone saying they don't like pineapple on pizza, or that they think socks with sandals are stylish. Those are questionable but survivable opinions. But not liking dogs? That's like saying you don't believe in joy. The entire dinner, I found myself looking at the waiter like, please rescue me with endless breadsticks. And here's another classic, I tried online dating. I thought, cool, I'll finally meet someone who shares my interests in snacks and avoiding exercise. But no, every profile said things like, I love hiking every weekend, or I just finished my 3rd marathon this year. I had to Google what a marathon even is. 3. I barely outrun my guilt from high school. I love how people put adventurous in their description. Adventurous? The most dangerous thing I've done is microwave pizza rolls without letting them cool. Scalded tongue, every time, 100% lethal zone. Oh, here's a story about my family. My cousin once convinced me we'd get rich flipping rare coins. He told me if I checked all my change, eventually I'd find one worth thousands. So I spent 3 months staring at pennies, like some kind of broke treasure hunter. Do you know what I found? Nothing. Just pockets full of disappointment.
Tung Sahur.
And when I tried to cash them in at the bank, the teller looked at me like I was trying to pay with Monopoly money. Now, I know I'm rambling, and you're thinking, does this guy ever relax? No. I once tried meditation, and all I did was fall asleep and scare myself awake with my own snore. That's my version of inner peace. And hey, stay with me till the end, because I have one final story that will absolutely make you question my decision-making skills. I promise it's worth it. Anyway, let's pivot. Do you ever have those moments when technology just betrays you? Like, you buy this fancy new smart gadget, and suddenly it's smarter than you. I bought a smart speaker, and now it judges me. I'll say, play workout music, and it plays ocean sounds. Rude. Or I'll ask it the weather, and it just says, don't go outside. Like, wow, thanks for the life advice, HAL 9000. Worst betrayal was autocorrect.